right. They do not have a supernova down the low ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
The Shadow Demon really laying it on thick, putting the pressure on. I think the Undying is going to pop here as well. Banish up from Aramis. He's got another poison stack. Nice little Fairy Fire. Tries to turn with the stick charges. They'll get themselves first blood, but lose the Shadow Demon in the trade to V-Tune.
I think he's fine with that trade. You have no mana, no HP. There's no point of going back. Otherwise, you would just suicide.
Lane with the wand. As top lane Celery gonna get dragged back into the creep wave here. Tries to get out with the Ink Swell up, but the Swashbuckle very well placed by General. Forces a change in path from the Grimstroke, and they do take him down. Gets himself up to strength and a Storm rotation coming in. Level 6, zips forward, looking for Aramis. He's not gonna be able to catch him here. Now he will, but they're banished. Self-disruption, Iceberg, no Remnant. He's got Arcane Rune going, so the Vortex arriving. He's gonna need 2 more clicks, no. V-Tune's waveform does the trick.
I don't think it's worth it. Like, you leave, then I forgive you.
It was well worth it. Celery. Jumped on by Iceberg. They're going to try and go with the Inkswell here to maybe stun him up, but I think the chase is on. Shad, not level 6 yet. And Iceberg is level 7. He's just going to keep running this Luna down. General has another Swashbuckle in 3 seconds. They got the slow from the Overload, another Ball Lightning. He's popped his one. Shad, Luna still up and running, but will be found. As Iceberg.
Dom, 1 item on Dragon Knight. You want to be forcing fights with the track.
Well, they're forcing fight bottom lane right now. A big 4-man track kill onto the
Turn that into Maelstrom before tanking up with the hero.
Oh, zip catch, Aramis, Shadow Demon, turns to disrupt the Storm Spirit now. Iceberg, gonna walk it off with a Phantom's Embrace on him, he's silenced, but he can get out with the Inkswell with a quick Ball Lightning if he needs to. The Soul Rip's there and the heal's good, as the Rolling Thunder connects onto Celery's Grimstroke, down and out as he's found by the Swashbuckle, and they've got Bounty Hunter deep as well. 3-0. Luna not involved, still farming jungle. Shad has just finished off Helm, so it feels like Viking maybe just a step ahead of where they needed to be, because Dragon Knight's picked off by General for FlyToMoon. Undying is going to come in and scout out the Bounty Hunter. And I think FTM trying to force a fight around this bottom zone. Tombstone's down, trying to focus the Bounty Hunter, but the Rubik's about to fall as Viking do take down Aloha Dance. And find the Tombstone for that bonus gold. 125.
Breathe Fire on top of Fade Bolt. Good luck dealing damage. It's going to be extremely effective against Shadow Demon and Luna's illusions.
Man, you said it's a free game for Storm. Iceberg just doesn't care about anything. He sees a hero and he jumps them. Going the long way. They're still trying to hunt down General's Pangolier. Celery's just going to die though. General swashbuckles into the creep wave. They disrupt the Grimstroke, but the Rolling Thunder General looking to connect onto anyone he can. I think Celery is just dead to rights. Not a chance in hell. So the smoke, the active move from Viking, actually nets them very quickly working into the Ghost Scepter now. Oh, Toby. Is he going to get scouted out here? They know where the Bounty Hunter's in. Yeah, he's just obliterated. General's Rolling Thunder connecting multiple times. Now the lift back in. The disruption from Aramis, but the Tombstone dropped on the high ground now. They can't focus it down. They've got the Soulbind on the Tomb.
Tombstone.
Looking for the stun with the Eclipse flying out. The Morphling arriving, but getting no kills. Turns into Shadow Demon, disrupts up the Luna, so they've got the illusions of Shad. The beams are bouncing, the glaives are jumping, and General's focusing down the Luna until she drops. Shad gone. That is just beautiful from FTM. Looking for Toby as a bonus kill. V-Tune on a mega kill, double kill streak. And Viking are wiped off the face of the map, boys. But here comes FTM, smoking up themselves. Walking straight into Aramis. Sorry, walking straight into nobody because he doesn't exist anymore. Then a long ball lightning onto the Grimstroke. Very quickly to spot. Not really a team fight hero, very much, a snowball scouting hero. Look for the opportunities, but he's scouted out by the Ob Sentry and immediately killed off. No, not quite. They've got the turnaround Eclipse. Oh my god, the Soulbind in with that damage from Shad. They've blown up Storm Spirit. No sustain comes out, but Morphling arrives, kills off the Luna, and in comes V-Tune. General with that Maelstrom damage shredding through that Grimstroke as well. I was not expecting that damage that quickly. Holy shit.
Yeah, he popped the Bloodstone, didn't use the...
I'm just going to keep my big mouth shut.
Caster's Curse. We were always good at that.
Hell yeah. Now here comes Iceberg. He wants revenge. Dragon Knight down to half HP. Lucent beams from the Rubik being spammed out. Aloha Dance with another lift up, drag back. He's dropping low, and Aramis will try and pop him out with a poison. Not quite enough now. Self-disrupts, but the Morphling clears up the DK as they trade the Rubik for him. It is V-Tune all the way home. One by one they go. Viking down and out as a triple kill for the Morphling. That E-Blade pickup. V-Tune slaying him.
In general, he's unkillable. Let's curse him.
Viking holding the high ground. That's a long zip all the way past the high ground heroes. The Dragon Tail does stun up the Storm Spirit. Silence now, and Iceberg, he's about to fall. He's got the Aegis of the Immortal, and it will be popped. They've got the lift on the Dragon Knight, and a buyback from Shadow Demon as Aramis dropped, but they've managed to zone out Viking. The Dragon Knight is all alone, and he will fall. A 3-0. Yes, they lost the Aegis, but the Storm is just balling out of control at this point. The dieback from Aramis is there as Iceberg focuses him down, and the Eclipse does nothing. Bloody nothing. The zap back with the E-Blade ultra kills. Give him a rampage, boys. V-Tune deserves it. Dragon Knight, stand your ground, call GG, but here it comes. A rampage from Morphling. V-Tune shuts it all down and says it's over.
I'm not surprised that they called the game. Like, maybe some teams...
Trying to keep tabs on Aloha Dance, but the dive in under the tier 1. And Chant to slow down General. Spirit Siphon comes back onto Celery, and the Inkswell connecting. First Blood's going to go the way of FTM as Celery falls, and they might even think about finding Shad. And Creep Wave is about...
Oh, he is in
make
trouble.
a move on him though. He is dead now. The cask bounced back onto that Maledict. Should all but secure his life. Mango Soul Rip maybe? Ooh, this is going to be a bit tight.
I don't think it's worth it. He's going to die anyway.
He still does drop.
Grimstroke couldn't get close. Celery was already in the range.
That range creep in front of him, but now the turnaround. Boom is still here to try and get a kill on Aloha Dance, but it's a 1-for-1 regardless of what happens now. Shad's coming with a jump in, Phantom Strike, and the dagger to slow General down. Spirit Siphon with 8-1 charges and a Fairy Fire. Surely can't be dead here. I'll even turn to give them another Crypt Swarm in that CS coming in. Centaur Stomp off the back of a cask. A lot of damage as they do land the Split Earth, and that magic damage onto Iceberg shreds the Lina. That's why it is so problematic. Whoa. They do get the trade though.
Now Aloha Dance will be getting some XP, and on the bottom lane, that Prophet is about to hit level 6. This wave and half of the other one is going to be enough. I want to see rotation on the bottom lane. They need to play around this exorcism.
You said the word. Make sure you get the item. Boom, invis here off a rune. Always want to fly. Sees him with a sentry ward. Puts the tombstone on the high ground. He's still going to get stunned up and shredded. Shad has fallen elsewhere as General. Getting a kill down south. Always want to fly does fall, but the chase is in. V-Tune looking with the help of Iceberg to zap down the Shrek and then get it quite simply. Aramis into the Roshan pit, but this Phantom Lance is not done just yet. Thinking about jumping forward aggressively with a backup of Lina. Trying to jump and catch Aloha Dance on his way out. Dagger forward. Try and give them the vision. They do have an Inkswell here. Aloha Dance trying to retreat away to his tier 1, but Aramis should be able to connect with the cask, and Shad's Phantom Strike in secures themselves a kill. So they've both been farming very deep in this jungle. That's what Iceberg and Aloha Dance are looking for.
Whatever you can.
Celery. Tagged by the Light Strike Array. Don't even need the Laguna Blade, so Iceberg manages to hold on to it for the next target. Huge. It seems FTM doing a great job keeping V-Tune in these very prominent positions. As always want to fly, safeguarding his own triangle. Getting tagged by the Swashbuckle now, the Spirit Vessel in. Always want to fly, trying to kill himself off to Ancients, but that's not going to work out. Celery and Toby. FlyToMoon, level 1 Tombstone, not the best. Will go inside the pit though and give them a little bit of vision now as Iceberg moves in with a Light Strike Array onto Toby. Good damage onto Shad as well, but Roshan's about to fall. No way to jump into the pit as General with the Spirit Siphons and the Ghost flying out towards Celery, but the Light Strike Array is off the mark as Iceberg unable to stick on a target and the Death Ward's down and Death Prophet will join them in the ground. Shad chasing back the Phantom Lancer as Toby's little Rolling Thunder doing very little, but it's the PL that's caught by Boom. Dead as V-Tune, completely isolated. The rest of his team nowhere to be found. If he has like, you know, headdress and chainmail, but no recipes, he's got half the mech. He's got half a mech, you know? It's not the full mech, he's got half of it. And he yawls up onto the PA Aegis. What is it? A couple of seconds,
20
not too
seconds.
long. Aloha Dance has been destroyed, but General has found a kill on Aramis, quickly turned around on by Shad and Celery, though, taken out by the Impetus damage. And Iceberg just running and hiding. They've killed off the Undying. And it looks like FlyToMoon just going to have to retreat. Smoke up from FTM. They're coming out of their shell. Oh, the smoke pops on Celery and the Wolf scouts them. The Enchantress is gone. General TPing to the top tier 2. Exorcism popped as they give chase. FTM, they've got V-Tune on the front lines, but in comes Toby with the TP onto the outpost. Aramis is about to fall. The Witch Doctor's down, and Toby still completes that
He
TP.
TP'd in.
I don't know why, I don't know how, but he's swashbuckled down to the low ground now, but the Laguna Blade from the high ground, Iceberg zaps him down, and Celery's going to be the third one, pummeled into the ground, Viking bleeding out, a Yule Scepter up and a Light Strike away to follow. Ooh, Iceberg, it's on cooldown, but he's got it now. An Enchantress, the third casualty dead out where Viking are. But now you kind of feel out where FTM are. They've got 3 heroes mid. They are grouping up very tight to make sure that when Viking find a target, everyone is there to respond in a 5v5 fight. They do jump onto General now, swashbuckle into Shield Crash, Rolling Thunder going to get channeled but cancelled.
Wrong way.
Toby still wants to go for it though. Straight in onto General. Good Yule Scepter up, and in the back of the fight, V-Tune's BKB forced out as Boom comes in with a latch, the big split earth and the magic AoE. Soulbinder's there, and Iceberg has Laguna Blade. 2 heroes are in there. He's going to zap one down. Celery's gone, General follows, and the Soulbind back on the Toby now. Yule's up. Leshrac buys himself a little bit of time as the cask bouncing onto Always Want to Fly. V-Tune and Iceberg, they've got to get out of there, or else they're going to die to Shad. A PA with a bash off the dagger, and a crit will hit, and V-Tune doppelganger away. Toby not going to give chase. The buybacks from General and this Undying look to turn around yet again onto Boom, but Essence Ring gives him so much HP along with the Bloodstone that they swing straight back into action onto the Undying. Always wanna die back. Undying not living up to his name, and a monster kill streak club where she's in the open. Lina wants to fight where her back's against the wall. She's able to come from fog, catch people with a stun, and, well, Lina shouldn't be on the low ground, but maybe this is baited the PA in. Light Strike Array, potentially kill off the PA's first life, and there it is.
Without Laguna Blade.
PA, BKBs, the Soulbind connecting her with the Leshrac, so the Laguna Blade is there, down to about half HP, but they healed up a little bit. Now the rest of FTM got to consider, do they want to stick around and fight, or do they want to bail out? Because General, he's in very deep. Half HP, Soul Rip is there, but it won't be enough to get him out of this one. A self-Yules gives him a couple of seconds of respite, but the impetus shots in the Force Staff takes him back into the fight. 5 versus 4. But Celery is in the perfect spot, holding the high ground on the ramp to pop the smoke. The Glimmer Cape will get him a little bit of safety, but the dust is out. Celery shredded down. Good Split Earth will connect in onto the Undying, but V-Tune already dodged it. Boom's BKB allows him to charge forward, chasing the Lina. Iceberg has to BKB himself, so that's the ditch away from the Lina. The stun in onto V-Tune. The PA soloing the PL. V-Tune has to dash over to the side to try and catch out the Witch Doctor, but he's got a Ghost Scepter, so V-Tune cannot find a kill. Shredded by the PA, and Boom, beyond godlike, taking out Aloha Dance. Toby now arrives in, and they've got the stun to take out General. Iceberg
Way back into this game, because if he doesn't do it, they just lose it.
Yeah, I mean, Shad has Aegis, they've got Cheese on Lesh again, and Aghanim Scepter went over onto the Pango, so you've got that swashbuckling shield crashing little guy jumping around and doing all
General
sorts of
used
nonsense.
ulti.
Oh,
They
this is
call
called
GG. Okay.
Okay, well, that's a... Where's Lina? Lina has Refresher Orb. Go, cast your spells.
Yeah, didn't have enough time, 10 seconds.
Sad. Sad.
This has to be one.
Tiny is incredibly annoying, but nothing that Boom can't handle. Top lane Celery, Thunderstruck, assaulted by the battery of General, and there's first blood spilled. Shad looking to get Aloha Dance and the trade back, but he's trapped inside the cogs now with no
He's
Phantom
dead.
Strike.
Another
He is looking like he's dead.
dead.
Another Thunderstrike is there, he's going to zap him down. And General with a Rocket Flare in 5 seconds doesn't even need it. 2 kills in that top lane.
Now they're gonna get
Aramis,
the kill, at least 1 kill here.
Yeah, it looks like they're diving in under the tower. I think Aramis is... Oh, he's okay mid lane. Aloha Dance getting turned on by Shad. The Grim Shrug gone as Clockwork claims his life. Aloha Dance still alive, gets the stick and the Fairy Fire off, so Shad's dagger doesn't take him down until the final click comes around from the PA. This time around at least...
The damage ideal is insane. Also, viewers should be able to get out of the XP range bottom lane. Oof.
Yeah, like Weaver down, trapped in the shards. And try and turn around onto Aramis, so VTune gonna be there for the solo experience and still sticking it to Toby. Still has tricks of the trade and a little blink. Clockwork gets scanned up, but Quap jumps Aloha dance. Thunderstrike there, but no mana for a glimpse. The hook shot in from General, traps 2 inside the cogs. The Sonic Wave takes out the Disruptor, but in comes Tiny. Oh, Queen of Pain about to drop, and that's it. Iceberg slays her, and Celery unable to clear up General, so Iceberg's going to keep on chasing forward. Has another tree grab if he wants to go and whack around the Grimstroke. How many hits does it take to get to the middle of a Grimstroke here? Oh, is that going to be enough with a throw? Oh, it is.
Just hit level 6, which means that they want to play aggressive. They have a sentry ward, barely connects.
And to kill off the Weaver. And in comes General. Hookshot's back up again. And he's chasing down not 1 but 2 heroes. Aramis with a swarm still on him. That Weaver got off a couple of spells just before he died.
Not held the Dominator. He's playing against 2 Invis heroes, so they're gonna need that True Sight much earlier. General, he's all over the place.
Yeah, Boom does dive behind tier 1 mid lane, but Celery cleared up by VTune. As Aramis slain by Iceberg. What have we got? A little medium camp stacked for you. Nothing else. Oh, he's got a large camp. Oh, that's a juicy stack over there.
It's a very nice item for Tiny. Also, Iron Talon. Any kind of attack speed, and he
Is
gets
Boom dead?
level 1.
Boom can't blink. VTune Ricky will fall for this. Shad managing to stick around in the fight as General has 1 charges and a hook shot into the Roche pit. Dagger follows though as Roche bashes him.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not coming. But Aloha Dance is going to get jumped on again with a Phantom Striker. The crit from Shad. Nice little kinetic field. Is it going to buy him any time? Aramis says no. I'm going to put my body in front of your face and you cannot get... Boom's going to try and put his body in there. Oh my god. Oh, Boom, so close to death. The Weaver might continue giving chase on this one. Iceberg has a toss. Can he just toss? No, he's just going to toss the tree. He doesn't toss the tusk, he tosses the tree. Always on a fly.
What does he have? Another... Oh my god, he's going to have such a good timing on this Diffusal Blade.
Weaver dies bot, Grimstroke dies mid. A 2 for 1 though for Viking. Let's see if the glimpse back into what? Avalanche toss? Iceberg says yummy yummy, give me the Queen of Pain.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
FlyToMoon. Weaver nearly has a medallion. I don't think Always Wanna Fly really cares what items he has. Just gonna Shikuchi forward, let Tiny annihilate these Necro units. A Tusk, snowball onto the Disruptor with a roll onto Tiny in the back. In comes General, hook shot forward. They've blown up Aloha Dance with no Static Storm used, and General trapped in the middle of 5 dire heroes. V-Tune's arrival with the smoke screen down, looking to kill off Toby, and that's the grab they'll take. Now trips the trade, and aiming for Celery, the time lapse back. Gibbs Always Wanna Fly a bit of space to maneuver with another Shikuchi. They've not got reveal, but they've got the dagger now, the deny from Iceberg. As they 2 for 3 toss in General, looking for more. Shad has a Phantom Strike to jump on the Boom if he needs to. In onto General they go, they miss the avalanche, but in comes Ricky with the smoke screen and the tricks of the trade. Iceberg with a double kill, and Viking gonna go for the Spirit Vessel. Earn into Blade Mail. And Queen of Pain is so far away. They've glimpsed back Celery. Oh my goodness, that double damage on Tiny just isn't fair.
400 damage per hit. They're gonna go in Roche. Double damage still up and running. 20 seconds.
Snowball onto Disruptor. Aramis. I think that's a bridge too far, honestly. Yeah, he's all out on his lonesome and sort of top left jungle. So they're hunting down south. They'll find Aramis. General just throws in the hook shot there. And that snowball onto the creeps though. Well done by the Tusk. But they've got the Ricky to contend with now. As the Soulbind stances up 2. I don't think that's going to accomplish too much. Do they have a stun to cancel TP? They don't. So Grimstroke's out with the Static Storm with the help of the Weaver. Getting the kill onto Toby, it looks like. And escaping with the Grimstroke. Always Wanna Fly.
Ricky had a Blink Strike ready.
Queen of Pain silenced up. Haste Rune popped. Weaver jumped upon by the PA, but time lapse forcing the roar and a Sonic Wave. Are you kidding me?
It's a position 5 Weaver. They used 3 ultis to kill her.
They will get General, but losing Celery there as well for so many ultis seems a little bit ridiculous. Now V-Tune is still hiding in the shadows, laying in wait.
Speed, Tiny. heroes protecting Queen of Pain.
Good static storm.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Allows VTune to focus down the Tusk. Aramis, no escaping that one. And Toby, already expending Raw, just gonna get jumped by the Ricky now. VTune giving chase as Aloha Dance is found in the back, but in comes Always Wanna Fly. Soulbound up, they've taken down Celery, and one by one they're just all being picked off here. The dive from Always Wanna Fly, he's in the enemy base. He can't beat it. Oh my god, look at that damage, yeah. He 5 hits Toby. Aegis does expire. I don't think Iceberg worries too much. Queen of Pain, she can buy it. Hook shot forward, catching Tusk. Can't stop though, General. That Phantom's Embrace gonna keep him locked in place a little bit, but Ricky arriving yet again just to snipe out a couple of cheeky little kills. That's Ricky now completely out, and Always Wanna Fly doing a great job skirting around, and VTune just takes down Aramis. Tusk is obliterated, forced to buy back, and Viking have to make a move. Toby hook-shotted up, so no Raw coming. They blink in, they slay Toby. Beyond godlike Ricky as the tiny heels up into the air, but the Queen of Pain's already gone. The Soul Binder will trap 2 of them in place, but I feel like the G's are coming, Lacoste. Celery and Shad, tail between legs, they have got to go back home and hide because Ricky is coming for your lives. Shad, what do? Get to your tier 4s, put your head in the sand. GG is called. FTM take the series 2-1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's why I wanted to see Iceberg's Tiny earlier. You know, he really knows how to play a hero, and this build always goes for the same one.